101.9 KHBHS, playing what we want is how we stick it to the man. Now your hosts, Gabby Thompson and Tam Trong.
Thank you, Schwab. Today will be spectacular.
Why is that, Gabby?
That's because today is December 31st, 1939.
Oh, that's right. A lot has happened in the past 20 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, like those damn Reds coming to America trying to take control of our nation.
Exactly. I'm happy those damn bastards got their rights taken away.
Oh my gosh, what's happening?
What's going on?
This is the FBI. Schwab, you're under arrest for affiliation with communists.
Says you, I have nothing to do with them Reds.
Pipe down, damn communist. Let's pinch the bastard. Damn communist. Sorry about that, dolls. Can't have them commies running around trying to interfere with the peace.
Oh, that's okay. Have a nice day, you two.
Come on, you bimbo.
No, wait, I'm innocent.
Sorry about that, folks.
Thank the Lord we got another commie off the streets.
Who would have thought Schwab would be one of them?
I always knew he was one, because he seemed unpatriotic and disloyal to our beautiful nation. Plus, I heard a rumor that he was involved in the Communist International.
Really? I never heard that, but I did hear he was a bit of a caper. Speaking of which, did he take something of yours?
Yeah, he took my job. I wanted to be the announcer.
Anyhow, remember that time in 19, the Postal Service intercepted more than 30 parasols that were all addressed to leading business people and politicians that were triggered to explode when opened? That was almost terrifying. Then, in June, 8 bombs in 8 cities exploded within minutes of each other.
I bet my job that Schwab was conspiring against us.
I bet you would lose that job.
What?
Oh, nothing. It's been a while since we last heard from Attorney General Palmer. He was a real hero back in the day.
I know what you mean. We should thank him later for creating the FBI. Otherwise, Schwab would still be here.
Anyways, folks, we're gonna take a quick commercial break here. We'll be back momentarily, so stay tuned.
Do you smell that? I'm the smell that's coming off you. So buy Dove deodorant and be better protected from smells like me. Prices may vary depending on what race you are.
Wow, that's sure to attract the boys.
Oh, the boys better be careful of this one, Stapper.
You do know my dad's not gonna like you for a while now, right?
Not as much as those other boys coming after you, seeing as how you're nice, young, single, and a middle-class woman. I believe I always see you going to those fine jazz clubs.
Gabby,
you're pretty much the definition of being a flapper now that you've cut your hair to your shoulders, and having the same carefree attitude as an ossified man.
well, how about you? Wearing shorter skirts and dresses up to your knees, wearing cosmetics and high heels.
What can I say? They make me look good.
By the way, did you hear about that swanky new joint?
The one by Old Joe's?
Yeah, heard there were gonna be keen men there.
You're such a gold digger.
Well, I want to be a trophy bride.
Now you can, because corporations are giving their workers more money and less work hours.
Not to mention, Henry Ford started the assembly line and uses mass production in order to create more cars at a cheaper price.
I once heard him boast, every time I reduce the charge of our car by $1, I get 1,000 new buyers.
And people are using more credit in order to buy things such as radios, furniture, washing machines, and vacuum cleaners.
I remember back in the day when people were frowned upon when they went into debt, but now even I'm buying credit at a faster rate than my income produces.
Absolutely. I even purchased a car for $295 so I could live in the suburbs and drive to work.
How lucky! I have to walk to work, but only because I'm saving up for my own car. But I don't know what I want to buy. Ford, General Motors, or Chrysler?
Whichever gets you from point A to point B without any trouble. Although with the auto industry growing, it's making more demand for the rubber, plate glass, nickel, and lead industries.
Yeah, plus I'm seeing more gas stations and garages around in the area.
Oh, Gabby, have you heard about the welfare capitalism?
Maybe. Remind me what it is?
It's where companies allow workers to buy stock, participate in profit sharing, and receive benefits such as medical care and pension.
Right, and that led to Open Shop. Oh, my manager is telling me that we have to do another commercial break. Hey folks, are you tired of carpooling with your friends to work? And does your wife keep complaining about how you can't drive her to the salon? Not anymore! Buy the Model T at only $290 and stop your wife from complaining about how you can't get her that new person's shoes that she needs.
Complaining may still come if you can't afford the shoes and purse. This may be a bit of a downer, but remember how the bull market crashed in 29?
Oh gosh, Tam, that was a downer. That was an awful thing that happened. I remember that there weren't a lot of new customers to buy stocks, and professional investors got worried and started selling their holdings, which unfortunately led to other investors to sell their shares to pay the interest on their brokerage loans. Not to mention there were several margin calls that frightened more people and made them sell their stocks at a frenzied pace.
Right. And then we had Black Thursday on October 24th, and the following week we had Black Tuesday on 29. I remember that stocks had lost about 10 to 15 billion in value.
Yeah, then by mid-November, stock prices dropped by 1/3 of their value and some 30 billion was lost. The stock market crashed, and that helped lead to a time of Great Depression.
That was a horrible time, and Hoover didn't help much.
Didn't do much? He didn't do anything at all. His public works only brought a fraction of jobs back. Then he created the NCC so he could give more money to the banks so they could lend again.
He also requested that Congress set up the RFC to make more loans. It was overly cautious and failed to increase the loans to meet the needs of banks, railroads, and agricultural institutions. Now that I think about it, he didn't believe in relief from the start. He foreclosed many farms.
And he sent American troops to kill those veterans.
I don't think he killed.
And he tear-gassed a baby boy.
Okay, Gabby, calm down, calm down.
No, I will not calm down!
Did he really tear gas a baby boy?
Psh, please.
Well, at least we were saved by President Franklin D. Roosevelt.
He won the elections in '32 with our votes.
Yes, he did. He won me over with his talk and promises of a New Deal.
He kept those promises, by the way, although he did scare me a bit when he closed down the remaining banks and not allowing them to open unless they were a safe amount of money in them. Just knowing that the bank was open made me more confident that my money was safe.
I was already confident that he would help us during his first 100 days of presidency. He made bills after bills, acts after acts to meet the economic crisis. He created the Emergency Banking Relief Act, SEC, FDIC, AAA, NIRA.
God, Tam, we get it. He is amazing and doing a lot.
I always felt like I knew what was going on. He always told us what he was or is going to do with his fireside chats.
And it helped connect the president to his people. Looks like we're out of...
Looks like we're done for the day, folks. Thank you.
Schwab, I thought you were in jail.
Oh no, I'll be damned if I let some tomato finish my job for me. Plus I have to go to my other job, teaching history.
Okay, folks, we gotta go.
Schwab, get back here!
You better not come back here, you damn cunt.